Each year, as the sweet smell of peaches filled the June air and ripened into summer, I found myself looking for Ginny Rose Gilly. For 7 summers, I held on to a fading hope that she'd show up at our orchard, just like she had the summers I'd turned 7, 8, and 9. The first summer she didn't come, I was devastated. Where was she? How was I going to survive harvest without her? Growing peaches may sound romantic, but when your family owns 20 acres of them, reality is quick to replace fantasy. And when picking season is in full swing, farms all over need help with harvest, including ours. Especially ours. There's no shaking a peach tree to get the fruit down, or using a machine to harvest it. Peaches need hand picking, and every summer, field workers swarm in to help. The summer I turned 10, pickers came, but Ginny Rose and her father did not. That left me spending long, hot days sorting peaches in the field with strangers, and my family certainly didn't fill the void. Bobby, who was 12 and full of himself, and Doris, who was 13 and full of spite, bossed me around, while Father ran the crew and Mother gave birth to twins. "They're boys," I heard Father say when Willie and Wesley were born, his breath gusting out on a big sigh of relief, as though he could see himself resting at some future date. Mother, on the other hand, seemed condemned to never rest again. Those babies cried and fussed and cried some more. "Boys," I heard her mutter, and in it was a whole wide world of weary. My mother had been my only ally. Oh, my grandmother Nani, who lived with us, used to be. But the older she got, or maybe the older I got, the more she seemed to disapprove of me. And now they were both overoccupied with the twins and had little patience for my misery. "They've surely moved on," Mother said that first summer when I complained about missing Ginny Rose. "Maybe they've gone back to Oklahoma. You should hope for them that they've found something better than field work," she said, changing Willie's diaper. "But Ginny Rose is my friend," I whimpered. "My best friend." "You have plenty of friends, Peggy," Nani said, changing Wesley's. "Not like her," I wailed. Nani raised an eyebrow in Mother's direction, indicating her disapproval at my tone. Nani is Father's mother, and that eyebrow of hers has done my mother in on more than one occasion. "Well," Mother said to me, ignoring the eyebrow as she finished pinning the diaper tight, "friendship won't feed their family, and that's the same for us. Now go out there and do your part." I did do my part. From dawn to dinner, I sorted peaches brought down by the field hands, hauled buckets of drinking water out to the orchard, and helped load wooden lug boxes of fruit high on a truck bound for the cannery. I did my part until peach fuzz coated my arms and face, until it permeated every pocket, every seam, every fiber of my being. I did my part until the trees were bare and the sickening rot of fruit on the ground buzzed with flies. I did my part until I never wanted to taste or touch or smell another peach for as long as I lived. Anyone who's lived this life knows. Farming's a roll of the dice, a prayer to the skies, and work. Endless, body-bruising work. And every nickel we earned seemed to be needed for repairs, supplies, and equipment. But even farm work can be fun when you've got a friend. Nani was right. I did have other friends. But Ginny Rose was special. Maybe that was because we did the same work, field work. Words can't really explain what it's like, so mostly I didn't feel like talking about my summer vacation to other friends or at school. Our family rarely went anywhere, and during harvest, we never took a day off, not even Sundays. Summer meant working the farm. Dawn to dark, we worked the farm. So there was that, but there was also the way Ginny Rose could make me laugh. We'd giggle about everything, including Bobby, who was as bossy then as he is now, and Doris, who'd rather sting us with insults than work alongside us. Having Ginny Rose around made the days go by fast. So even as I got older, even as I moved from working out back in the orchard to working out front at our fruit stand. I missed her. I missed us.